first, I'd like to give honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. All right. Shalom to all you Akim Akbat out there that follow Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. I'd like to say shalom to all you Akim Akbat, man. All right. Another day out here to preach the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. All right. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. And peace citation to all those that's watching this video, man. I left my phone at home, but hey, I think that was the spirit of the Lord saying, hey, you got to go with the book, man, this time. All right, because we need to get back into the book. All right, this truth, this word, man. This milk and honey, this bittersweet word, man. A lot of y'all about me outside got flashcards, so. But I'm going to go flow through the spirit, man. I'm going to flow through the spirit. Dang. All right, ripped out Micah, man. Damn. That's all right. It's all good. I need a new sword anyway. Let's grab some water. I forgot. So we out here for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians descent. Here to tell them that they're Israelites, according to the Bible. And they are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Matter of fact, I can grab that right now. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. Start at 5. Actually, I'm starting at 6. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God Yahweh. The Lord thy God Yahweh had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Right, we're going that word holy. It means separate. Okay, and that's speaking of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and those that scatter abroad. Okay, because you have Israelites that come in different colors, different shapes, different sizes. All right, but hey, we're only out here for a small remnant of people. Okay, only a small remnant because obviously the whole nation's not going to get this word, man. Because the Lord don't want the whole nation to get this word. So why should they? You know what I'm saying? And and the Lord doesn't see the majority of our people are salvation worthy, man. Because they're not following Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, they're not calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, they're not sacrificing their time to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're not even thinking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So why do you think about? So why would the 2/3 want to be saved, man? They love America, man. They love Rome. They love Egypt, man. They love Assyria. This is modern day Babylon, man. A modern day Syria. All right. So hey, man, we're only out here for a small remnant of people, man. Okay. But hey, totally the whole nation, that's the nation, the Israelites, we're above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. So I'm gonna go back to that scripture. All right. So this is Deuteronomy 7:6. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, Yahweh. The Lord thy God, Yahweh, had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So right, if you want to put this in a sense, it's basically racist. Because the Lord is not dealing with all the races and nationalities on the planet Earth, man. He doesn't even like the other nations, man. If you go to Isaiah 40, Isaiah 60 and 17, he said that the nations are like unto spittle. They are nothing, all right, except the nation of Israel, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites scattered birds, man, speckled birds, all right, scattered Israelites. That's about it. So hey, the Lord had chosen the Israelites above all nations, man. Look, if you want to take away, let's just say this. This is a beautiful analogy that one brother said in the Chicago camp, the GMS Chicago camp. He said, hey man, imagine everybody's name as being like Japanese, Chinese, everybody's nationality. Imagine taking the name of everybody's nationality, right? And trying to figure out who's an Israelite. Who's the best runner? The best athlete, the best singers, the best dancers, the best cooks, the best chef. All right, the best news reporters, the best salesmen, the best CEOs of all the nations. Who is that? The nation of Israel. Okay. So hey, if you want to find a sign, if you want to look for a place to go, you have to look at the sign. If you want to go to McDonald's, you'll see the golden arches. If you want to go to Wendy's, you'll see that red-headed girl with the braids, man, and it'll say Wendy's. If you want to go to Burger King, it will say Burger King. But if you want to look for a sign, where are the Israelites? Go to Deuteronomy 28, man, because those are signs that the Israelites are in captivity. Okay, that's a beautiful car, man, beautiful Jeep. Okay, so if you want to find the Israelites, you go to Deuteronomy 28 from 16 to 58, man. Matter of fact, 15 to 68. That's the sign that shows you that who are the nation of Israel, man. Say, the Lord said, we are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the word holy means separate. We're different from these Edomites, man. We're different from these Moabites, Ammonites, Japhites, Hamites, all these ites, man. If you're not an Israelite by your father's lineage, hey, man, you don't mean nothing to Aziyah Bashim outside. Okay? You don't mean anything to Aziyah Bashim outside. You don't mean nothing, man. The Lord don't look at you as, oh, that's just a human. I love humans, man. I love all the nations. Fuck all that, man. He doesn't even love the Hamites, man. He definitely don't even love Esau's nasty ass, man. All right? He don't even like the 2/3, because the 2/3 are basically, shit. Fuck. Ash just fell on my arm because I put some instant on. The 2/3, just gotta be careful next time. The 2/3 are heathens, man. 2/3 are basically heathens. So they don't mean nothing to Aziyah Bashim outside. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Okay? Actually, I'm gonna put it like this close. All right, so, hey, this is, this is 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. Right. If you want to look at the history of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, Jacob's descendants, we were about 70 individuals, man. We went into Egypt, and about 400 years later, hey, we came out at about millions, man. You know, scientists, scholars, biblical scholars, I don't want to say scientists, but biblical scholars estimated, you know, to Esau's knowledge, that there was about, 2 to 3 million Israelites that left Egypt, man. And they found footsteps at the bottom of the Red Sea, man. Damn, wait, I thought the Bible didn't exist. Since you atheists that say that the Bible doesn't exist or God does not exist, man. But they literally found footmarks at the bottom of the Dead Sea, man, which shows you that Israelites crossed the Dead Sea. And they found Egyptian chariots that are still spinning underneath the waters of the Red Sea, man. Okay? The Dead Sea, not the, the Dead Sea was, the Red Sea, I meant to say. I don't know why I say Dead Sea. But as you can see, man, the Israelites is evidence that the Israelites existed, man. And they're here in America. How do you know? Because you called them a byword by Deuteronomy 28. You called them an African American, a Dominican, a Puerto Rican, a Haitian, a Cuban, a Native American, a Seminole Indian, a West Indian Haitian. You know, the list goes on and on, man. All right, so it says, I'm gonna grab a precept to this one. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. 7 and 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more numbered than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. And if I go to Joshua, all right, I'll go to Numbers 1. It gives you the whole chronological order of what happened, the whole timeline of how the Israelites went into Egypt. Actually, go to Exodus 1. Salak, Exodus 1. Exodus 1. It says, now these are the names of the children of Israel, Yasharallah, which came into Egypt. So the word Egypt means bondage. All right. So how modern day Egypt. All right. The ancient Egypt, what people call Kemet. Well, actually, in the biblical term, it's Matazarian. All right, so when you see them tall-ass Sudanese, black-ass Hamites in Sudan, them dark Sudanese, them dark Kenyans and Tanzanians and Egyptians, all right, those were the Matazarianites, man. All right, the Hamites that enslaved us, man. Because there's a difference between a Hamite and an Israelite. Hamites can't grow beards like that. Israelites can grow beards, the Hamites can't. Now, some could grow a little patch, but Jake, man, Jake is known for growing beards, man. Look at LeBron, or look at Rick Ross, man. Okay, look at Stephen Curry. Look at what's another one? Samuel Jackson, man. All right, those are Israelite men that can grow beards. Those are just the examples, man. So this is a sign, a symbol. This is a biblical symbol that we were very, very small amongst all nations, man. It says, now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt, Mount Azariah. Every man in his household came with Jacob. And Jacob is the forefather of the Israelites. Reuben, so-called Seminole Indians. Simeon are Dominicans. Levi, the Haitians. Judah, the so-called Negroes or African Americans. Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans or Central Americans. Benjamin, so-called Jamaicans and West Indies. All right. Dan is wiped out. All right, we're gonna find out who Dan was in the kingdom, man. But Dan is not here today. But the spirits of Danites are now scattered amongst all tribes of Israel. So you could have been a Danite in your past life. All right, you may never know, but the tribe of Dan is no more. Okay. Naphtali, Argentinians and Chileans. All right, Gad, which is the so-called Native Americans, indigenous people of North America, and Asher, okay, the people of South America, okay, people of Venezuela, Brazil, or Colombia, those are the Asherites, okay. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls. For Joseph was in Egypt already, so Joseph is the forefather of the so-called Puerto Ricans and Cubans. All right, the Puerto Ricans are from the tribe of Ephraim, and the Cubans are from the tribe of Manasseh. All right, but those are two twin brothers, but they're known as the tribe of Joseph. But they now that Dan is taken out of the 12 tribes, now you have Ephraim and Manasseh that are part of the 12 tribes, man. Okay, so you wonder why? You wonder who Ephraim is? Those are the Puerto Ricans, and Manasseh is the Cubans, man. Okay. It says, for Joseph was in Egypt already, and Joseph died, and all his brethren, all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them, right? All right, if you go in your history of Egypt, all right, that was the land of a lot of Hamites. All right, and that was, and Egypt was it was a civilization near water, I forgot the term, but it was a river civilization, basically a civilization that inhabited nearby rivers and water, man. Or like the Indus Valley or Mesopotamia or ancient Egypt. Now the river that was in the land of Egypt was the Nile River, okay, and that bring a lot of luscious life and animals and fruits and vegetation, okay, in the land of in that land of Sudan and Egypt, past all the greenery, it's just a desert, man. All right, but Egypt was built in near the Nile River. All right, and Egypt was one small little town. You had Pithom, Ramesses, all right, Memphis, all right. I believe Mississippi was an old Mississippi, or there was another one. Or a lot of these Egyptian cities, all right, was in the land near the Nile River, okay. But Esau took those names, and now you have cities like Memphis, all right, Cairo, yeah, another one, Cairo. All right, Mississippi, all that came back to ancient Egypt, man, Mount Azariah. So in the land of Egypt, the Israelites populated more and more and more. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, all that generation. So years passed, Joseph died, Judah, Benjamin, all the brothers died, and Jacob, man. Okay? But their descendants, their lineage, grew bigger and bigger in the land, because hey, wherever the Israelites go, man, we populate with the heathens. Okay, we get ourselves a heathen woman, and we give birth to Israelite children. All right, so you had Judite men, that had Matazariah night wives, man. and they gave birth to Israelite children. Now they had a Hamitic or a Hamitic Egyptian and slash Israelite look, but they were Israelites, man. So look at Gad, man, Gad and Reuben, all right, and all the other northern kingdom. You had Gadite men, Reubenite men, Zebulonite men that had Maltazarianite women. All right, they gave birth to Israelite children, man. I know they came out very, very dark skinned because Maltazarian, man. I mean, everybody back then was people of color, but them Hamites, man, they're very, very dark. Okay? If you want to do your history on North America, that's why Gad and Reuben that's why they was considered Negroes, because they were so dark from the ancestors that slept with them Egyptian women, man. Now, we were already brown-skinned people. All right, Israelites are people of color, but that's how we became very, very different shades of brown by mingling amongst these nations, man. All right. So I'm gonna grab some more. It says, and the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them, right? And like I said, man, when Shalom, man. All right. So like I said, wherever Israelites can inhabit in the middle of a desert, but they'll find a way how to make food and water and how to clothe themselves, man. Because we can make something out of nothing and make that nothing into something, man. Because we're Israelites, man. Whatever we touch is like the King Midas touch, man. Wherever we touch turns to gold, man. So wherever Israelites inhabited, we populate with the heathen women and our women as well, man. And we populate more and more and more and more, and we started to grow, man. Okay? We started to grow more. All right? Like for example, like these cities, like New York and Philadelphia, Boston, all right, they were predominantly white. All right, Shapar, all right, the Zebulonite brothers, Shalom, New Jerusalem, 144 DA, Shalom, Malaki, Abba, Shemi, Al-Shai, Bashimar, if you do your history back like in the early 1900s, like the late 1800s, early 18th century, early 1900s, a lot of these cities that they are popular right now were predominantly white, and it was very, very rare to see a person of color. All right, I recommend you brothers to watch those videos of them old footages of like 1901, 1902, when people would be driving through New York City and they were all predominantly white. It was very rare to see a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American. It was like a dime of a dozen. Okay, but now over time it says what? Israel became mighty and strong. Over time, Jake began to populate, grow and grow and grow. Either they made they have sex with the heathen women or with the Israelite woman. But either way, Jake, man, we don't die, we multiply, man. We were like unto ants, man. All right? You can have two ants, a male and a female, and they'll populate, have thousands of kids, man. Because we're a very fruitful people. Okay? Yeah, you may kill one Israelite, but hey, that one Israelite got 5 kids, and them 5 kids grow up. And they have 10 kids. They grow and they grow and they grow. So hey, man, we're the salt of the earth, man. We're predominantly the most populated people on the planet. All right? So I'll go down to 8. Now there arose a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. So this was a new Hamite king that knew not Joseph. What was his name? Parthrum. Parthrum was if I'm not, I think I got his name wrong, but he was like a father figure to Joseph. Watch that movie, Joseph, King of Dreams, man. All right, that cartoon was made by DreamWorks that showed you that the Egyptian king, actually, I think he was an ambassador. That Egyptian ambassador, that Egyptian leader, had empathy upon Joseph, man, because Joseph was a righteous man, and Joseph did not sleep with the Egyptian's wife, man. I believe she was the princess or the queen. All right, but man, them Hamite women, man, they're not good looking, man. Some of them some of them are good looking unless they like Ethiopian or a Cushite. But the other nations of Hamite women, they're not, man. Yeesh, man. You gotta find a really, really good looking one, man. But hey, Joseph was a righteous man. And Joseph was the son of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. He knew the name of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. All his brothers and his father knew the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing that we're descended from. All right, we're from a beautiful, clean, pure, righteous bloodline, man. Now you may be asking, if we're from such a mighty, glorious bloodline, why does so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans act like the way they are, man? Why are they called niggas? Why they act like niggas? Why these so-called Native Americans act like tomahawks? All right, savages. Why these so-called Hispanics be called spicks, wetbacks? All right, lawnmowers. You know what I'm saying? Gardeners, man. Because you know why? Because the curses. But once the curses come off of us, we're gonna be the most beautiful, the most perfect, the most gorgeous, the most undescribable, awesome people upon the face of the earth, man. Okay? The reason why we are like this because of brute 4 and 8. Because we brute 4 and 6 to 8, we went against our father. Okay? So there was a new Egyptian king, a new Hamite king that knew not Joseph. All right? Nor he wasn't even a friend to the Israelites, man. He wasn't an ally to the Israelites. He hated the Israelites, man. Like how these heathens look down upon Jake. This Hamite king did the same thing. This new Pharaoh did the same thing. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come, let us deal. It says, come, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass when they're falling out any war, they join unto our enemies and fight against us and get them up out of the land. So hey, that's what these Egyptians and these heathens think, man. Because like I told you, man, Jake will go anywhere on the planet and populate like crazy, man. Israelites will populate like ants, man. All right, hey, if let's just say this brother Shapar, he's a Zebulonite, man, and Northern Kingdom, they populate like there's nothing, man. All right, I like to say, I'm going to use an example. This brother Shapar on the comment board, all right, he's a Zebulonite. Now, if brother Shapar grab himself like 5 women, all right, and then matter of fact, 1 woman, hey, he'll populate all, he'll spread his seed, and they'll give birth to Israelite women. I mean, Israelite children. Matter of fact, he doesn't need an Israelite woman. He could just get a heathen woman. All right, brother Shapar be talking about getting himself a heathen woman, man. Like for example, if he went to, let's just say Germany and grabbed himself some fine ass German women, and they gave birth to his children, them kids will be Israelites, man. Yeah, they may have that German look, but they are Israelites by the tribe of Zebulon. If you brothers get what I mean. Okay, shalom to the brother Trust and True Jacksonville. All right, the Benjaminite brother shalom. Hey, another example of this brother. All right, if this brother Trust and True, all right, this Benjaminite brother. All right, if he grabbed himself 5, let's just say 5 white women, and 5 another 5 Ammonite women, that's 10 women as a total, and he populate with he spread his seed amongst those women. They're gonna give birth to Israelite children. All right, and they grow up and they have kids. And they grow up, and they have kids, and they have kids, and they have kids. So, hey, us Israelites, man, we populate like bees, man. We don't die, we multiply. We populate like ants, man. Okay? Just always remember, brothers, that you are very, very special. Now, you sisters, y'all are special too. But you brothers, man, y'all are very, very special because y'all have a whole nation in your nutsack, man. That's where that word testimony go back to testicles, man. Because that's your testicles, man. They want to wipe away the Israelite man at any point, any time. But they can't, man, because we are the gods of the earth, man. The Israelite man, woman, and child is the gods of the earth, man. And it starts with the Israelite man. So the brother got something he knows. It's Judith 5 and 11. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them and dealt subtly with them and brought them low with laboring and brick and made them slaves, right? And it shows you right here, I'm about to bring it out, that we had to work with they show you in the movie Prince of Egypt, where the Israelites had to use their feet to make bricks, man. Mud bricks, man. Let this pass by. Shit, man. Fuck. I'll grab it from the top. I keep on forgetting. I don't know why I keep on doing that. I burned my hand 2 times, man. It's alright. Hey, Brakatha Yahweh Shem Yahushai, nothing bad happened to me, man. Hey, it hurt, but I feel good, man. And that's just from the instant. Little ash fell on my arm. I'm under this nuclear fire, man. When your whole body's getting obliterated by ICBM missiles, man. That's why brothers are working they hard, the hardest they can, because hey, World War III is coming, man. The RFID chip, the ICBM missiles is around the corner, man. So brothers, stay tuned up, stay prayed up, and follow y'all about Shem outside with all truth and sincerity, man. And all righteousness. So I want to continue. It says, come, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, so get them up out of the land. And right, that's what these heathens have been thinking for a very long time. All right, if you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man, we populate crazy, man, to the point that we either scatter ourselves in these other nations, because not all Israelites were in Egypt, man. You had Israelites in other lands too. Okay, you had Israelites that were scattered even during the time we was in Egypt, man. Because I'm telling you, man, we're like into ants, man. Not you know, some ants will divide themselves and make their own anthill. You know what I mean? So we scatter ourselves because we're like unto ants, man. Okay? And like it says, and it come to pass, when there fall out any war, they join also into our enemies. And you got Israelites in the military, in the U.S. military. You got Israelites in the German military. You got Israelites in the Australian military. You got Israelites in the French, all right, the Great Britain military. You had Israelites, like your bugs laying on my camera, my phone. But you have Israelites upon all militaries upon the face of the earth, man. Not every so-called Judite, not every so-called African American is a Marine. Not every so-called Hispanic is in the U.S. Navy, man. Not every so-called Native American is in the Air Force, man. We are scattered amongst all nations. And you got Israelites that think that they're from that nation, but they actually are Israelites. All right, you got Israelites that think they're German, that think they're a New Zealander, all right, a New Zealand Islander, or you may got Israelites that think they're Hawaiian, okay, Samoan, Tongan. You got Israelites that think they're French. You got Israelites that think they're Greek, Chinese, Japanese, all right, Korean, North and South Korean, but they're Israelites by their father's side. Brother said himself, the Most High said, be fruitful and multiply. And that's what we do, man. We multiply so much that these nations are afraid, man. Like, damn, they have kids like there's nothing, man. Like I said earlier, look, if you look at the old videos and pictures of these cities like Philadelphia and New York City, they were predominantly white. But over time, when Jake got in, especially Ephraim, when Ephraim got in the year 19, I believe Ephraim came through, the first Ephraimites came through like around World War I, like 1910s, 1920s, and then they really got big during the 1920s and 30s, man. But look at Judah. Judah was predominantly in Harlem, man. And Harlem and Israelites in Harlem, they grew and they grew and they grew and they grew. So hey, we are very fruitful and we multiply, man. So I'm continuing 7. Therefore, it says, therefore, they did settle over them taskmasters and afflict them with their burdens, and they built Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. All right? And those treasure cities weren't like some small ass towns in the middle of a desert. No. All right? They act like how Egypt, like how this is modern day Egypt. Like if you go take your ass to Washington, D.C. or Philadelphia or New York City or Boston, it's millions upon millions of people that are walking up down the street. And those are treasure cities. All right? Populated cities, man. Highly inhabited cities, man. Same thing with Pithom and Ramesses. But you had Israelites that were in Pithom and Ramesses that were slaves, man. But the more they afflict, the more they multiply and grew. They grieve because the children of Israel, right? There's something called, if you want to go in like in science, there's something called kinetic energy. Where when you give so much energy to something that bursts out, you know, that's just my simple, you know, a summary of it. But Israelites are basically like kinetic cells, man. The more hardship and things that we go through, the more stronger and more powerful that we become. All right, that's where you have that the characters and Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyans, man, or Viltrumites, according to Inventable. All right, the more that we go through, the more stronger and more powerful that we become. That's why when we watch Dragon Ball Z, Goku will do 800 push-ups, that's 7,000 squats. He'll do 8,000 pull-ups, and he'll do that with a battle suit too. He'd be in that little room that like with low gravity, and it would be Vegeta or Goku. Be working out, man. And then when they come out that low gravity room, that workout room, they be like, I'm ready to go Super Saiyan fucking 3, man. Because where they get that from? They get that from Israel, man. Shit, Jake would do 400 push-ups and will build muscle like nothing, man. All right? Jake will eat a banana and a blueberry muffin, do 100 push-ups and build all this muscle because our genetics, our biology, our molecular structure, okay, our physicality, the way how we look, all right, even to our melanin, man, is very, very superior upon all nations, man. Okay? That's why, hey, man, I can't wait till we get that melanin in the kingdom, man. All right, with them brand new bodies. Because you're not supposed to be an Israelite with leprosy, man. That's a curse. And that's a curse that you look like another nation, man. Okay? So this is on. It says, but the more they afflict, the more they multiply and grew. They were grieved because the children of Israel, the Egyptians, made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. All right? And rigor means like harsh force, man. No days off, no halftime, no breaks. Hey, sun up to sundown, man. The same thing how Jake was doing back in the time of slavery until now, man. Jake was in the plantations, speaking of the southern kingdom, but shit, the northern kingdom as well, when the northern kingdom was first enslaved, man. All right, they took Zebulonites and Gadites and Reubenites to the Caribbean the islands, and they had to work on them sugar plantations, sun up to sundown, to the point that they died by pestilence and plague, man. Now they have to bring the southern kingdom to work on them islands, man. Okay? But either way, if you look at the history of America's slavery, okay, Jake was working, either northern kingdom or southern kingdom was working sun up to sundown, no rest, man. Okay? All right? To the point that hey, man, that movie Emancipation was I mean, we all grew up watching Roots around a lot of these slave movies, but that new movie with Will Smith, Emancipation, was a prime example. All right, that's see what Will Smith was working. He was amongst some slaves. His character was a Levite in that movie. All right, Shalom Chikamadu, Shalom Yalba Shimi Shai. All right, same thing to you. May the Lord make you one of the 144,000 in the elect. I don't know about this out. Same to all you brothers, man. But in that movie, in Emancipation, all right, Will Smith's character, he portrayed himself as a Levite, and he was working at this train track when they was building that train track I believe it was for the Southern Confederacy. And it was a scene when Will Smith was walking to his work spot. It was the old Judite man that just collapsed and died from overexhaustion, man. His body couldn't take it because he was constantly working. All right. And that was a lot of Israelites back in Egypt, to the point that they worked so hard that they died and collapsed for 400 plus years. And you know, it's crazy. The Lord put us through so much hell. The reason why the Lord put us through so much hell like that in the land of Egypt, so he can make us stronger. Why do you think we're the most predominantly the best of everything, man? Physically, mentally, spiritually. Even though we're underneath these curses, for everybody wanted to be a so-called black, Latino, Native American. Because we're the Israelites, man. We're the salt of the earth. Okay? So hey, the Lord put us in 400 years in Egypt, and our genetics, our molecular structure got stronger and better, man. Through harsh rigor, man. Hey, the best workers be Issachar, man. You gonna look at these blue collar jobs, the best worker be Judah, Issachar, Gad, or Zebulon, and they be built as fuck, man, picking up concrete bags and piles of wood. All right. Go to a construction spot, man. All right, go to a construction spot. You see Zebulon and Issachar working their ass off, man, because they're like onto a strong ass. I mean ass. I'm not talking about your behind, a donkey, man. All right, they're vital and vigorous, man. And that's just not Zebulon and Issachar. That's about not all nations, all tribes, man. All tribes of Israel. It says, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage and mortar and brick and all manner of service in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor, right? And that's like all jobs in America. All right, you be seeing Jake busting the ass for a bag of peanuts, man, for a small ass check. But these Edomites will walk away with a big ass check, man. All right, I got my little testimony. When I was working back at Lowe's, man, that shit was the man. I was in the wood department, you know, picking up big piles of wood. All right. What size they need? A 2x4, 6x4. All right. Pressure treated or different types of tiles. I'm doing all this work. I'm breaking my fucking back for a small ass check, man. And you gotta worry about taxes and money subtracting from your fucking check. See, this is what Jake gotta go through, man. And you probably don't have enough money for you. Some of your brothers, you may not have enough money to pay for your rent. So you gotta get a double job, man. Another job. We had to look for a career that has, a better salary. But still, man. They want to be us, but they don't want the hardship. Right? Everybody want our jazz, but nobody want our blues, man. Okay, how you doing, bro? Thank you. We're doing good. Hey, bro, what's your ethnicity? Just asking. What's your ethnicity? Like your father's side.
Say again?
I said, what's your ethnicity? Just by your father's side. Jewish? Okay. So I'm out here for the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite speckled birds that they're Israelites. All right, that they're scattered abroad.
Like an online thing?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Oh. Yeah. No, it's all good, bro. But here's my thing. A lot of Israelites we look like all nations. Like me, you, Asians, Hispanics. So we're scattered. If you read the Bible, Israelites are scattered throughout all nations.
Which Bible?
The KJV. The original Bible. King James, right. And King James, if you want to do your history, a lot of people in the Bible are people of color. And it's not about a skin color thing. It's just history.
What's the difference between the Amplified and the King James?
The King James, to be honest with you, the King James were the original Bible that was written Old English. Amplified, I'm not sure. But all I know is that the King James was the first book that was written in Old English. That's why when we read, you ever go to like your grandma's house and they got the old Bible, you be like, damn, that's hard to read because I don't understand it. Yeah. So it's Amplified, I'm not sure.
It's easier to understand King James.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But it could be a little tricky because a lot of the letters in King James, like it'll be a V that represents a U. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Old English.
Oh, okay.
Right. So but if you get yourself like if you get yourself that's a 16 level version, but you give yourself one in English, it's easier to understand.
Okay.
So if you got any questions, just let me know. That's all.
No doubt. Yeah.
No problem.
That's cool. Jamie.
Huh?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie? Okay. Also, I want to say this before you go. You might be an Israelite. You might be. Like I said, man, you have Israelites that are scattered amongst the Jewish people.
Yeah.
So I'm out here for Israelites that look like all nations. That's why. So this is a good doctrine, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
All right.
Thank you for telling me that.
No problem, man.
All right, have a good day.
Right, man. They want to be like us. Everybody want our jazz, but nobody want our blues, man. Now he could be an Israelite because he said his father is Jewish. But he had a little like, if y'all didn't see, he had a little face that he couldn't understand this. So he could be an Amalekite. He could be a Israelite. Who knows? But you know what's crazy? He might be a Jake because here's the thing. I've dealt with a lot of small heads out here, and 9 out of 10, they don't. Most of them, as a matter of fact, 10 out of 10, they don't stop. They just keep on walking. And you could tell by their spirit that they Amalek. But by his spirit, he could be Jake. You may never know, man. So he asked me what's the difference between Amplified and the KJV. I said the KJV is Old English. All right, that's why when you read the old Bible, it got the word unto has the V in it instead of the U. All right, instead of the letter U, because it's an old English written. But if you get yourself a KJV that's like modern English, it'll be easy to understand. Okay. Now, Amplified, like I said, I was honest with him. I'm not sure what the Amplified was. It might have a different translation. But hey, yeah, he could be an Israelite, man. Like I said, man, Amalek, he said, come, Malak, try the spirit. And that's what I did. I tried the spirit. Because I told him, Israelites look like everybody, man. You and me, Asian people, Chinese. All right? So I can't just say that, oh, you're white, you're going to slavery. No, man. And plus, he didn't give me that spirit at all. Actually, I could grab this real quick. I'm going to change gears. This is Jeremiah 12:9. And he said his father is Jewish. And let me say this to all you Akim, right? To all those that are watching this video, not every Jewish person is an Amalekite. All right? You have a lot of Israelites amongst Amalek, man. A lot of Israelites amongst Amalek that look Amalek, that speak Amalek, and they may act like Amalek, but you test out their spirit, they mostly Jake, man. All right, this is Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. All right. That's the dude right there in the bite. All right. But it says, my heritage like unto me as a speckled bird. So if you look at a speckled bird, you ever look at them pigeons where it'd be like a pigeon, it'll be all white, but they got brown spots or like black or grayish spots all around it. Why is that? Because like if you look at a speckled bird, it comes in different colors. Same thing with us Israelites, man. Not every Israelite is gonna be having that Native American, that so-called black, Hispanic look. Shit, not even look at Judah, man. Not all Judites gonna be looking all dark skinned. All right. Some Judites are light skinned, brown skinned, dark skinned. They may look white, look Asian. They may look a little Hispanic. But we come in different colors, man. All right, and it's not about skin color. It's about bloodline. It's about bloodline, man. All right. It says the birds round about her are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. Okay. So hey, it says come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So not just the tribe of Judah, but all the 12 tribes come in different skin colors and features. What's that scripture that says, Moab shall be thy cover, all right, unto Judah? You got a lot of Judites that scattered amongst Moab, man. So if you watch some videos where the Moabites be breakdancing and they be killing it, hey, those ain't Moabites, those are Israelites that look like Moabites, man. You ever go to Japan and they be rocking the do-rag and wearing the nice kicks, or they be know how to break dance, know how to cook, know how to dance, know how to move. Not every Israelite know how to dance and move, but every Israelite got swagger, man. All right. So hey, man, we are scattered amongst all nations, and we look like those nations. It only takes 2 generations for a Israelite man's bloodline to change, man. If I slept with a Japanese woman, all right, they will say we have a Blasian baby. No such thing as Blasian. All right, that baby's an Israelite. But if that kid grows up and has a Japanese woman, if that son grows up and have a Japanese woman, that grandchild is gonna look more Japanese than the first or second generation, man. Okay, that's why we touched out the spirit. Okay, that's why we touched out the spirit. This is Romans 8:16. The spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, man. How about you outside? Because no other nation of people, these people, man, these heathens, they're carnal. They're carnal and they're not spiritual at all, man. Everything they do is just completely bullshit, man. Even wonder why Ham always cover himself in cow piss. You ever watch them videos from Hamites? They'll go underneath the cow and that cow will pee on them, man. And they'll wash themselves in cow piss because Ham is the fucking heathen, man. If you look at Moab and Ammon, why they eat cat and dog, man, because those are heathens. All right? Autistic people are also chicks as well, not. All right? And mostly, if you want to look at the autistic rate, mostly are those that most autistic people, he is right about that on some point. Most autistic people, well, autism was a weapon that was trying to destroy the Israelite man. All right? But most autistic people are Israelites. Most of them, not all of them. Okay? But back to what I was saying, man. Brother Angel, Shalom Malaki, Al-Bashim, Al-Shai, Bashim, Kadash. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, heathens as a whole are not very spiritual. The only spiritual people on the planet are Israelites. How can you detect by another Israelite by the spirit, man? But if the spirit doesn't resonate, that's a heathen. If the spirit does resonate, all right, if it resonates 100%, that's an Israelite. Okay? You can look like anybody, man, but if your spirit resonates with our spirit, you're an Israelite. That's why when that brother came up here on the bike, he says his father was Jewish, but his spirit resonates, man. And he came up with all peace and calmness, man. And he looked like a so-called white dude, man. All right? Speckled bird chicks be more humble than fucking Judah, man. No, I can memorize the times where I be with the brothers, man. And Judah will come with all bullshit. But if you come, but a speckled bird Israelite, they'll come with all humility, man. They'll come with curiosity. Hey guys, what are you guys preaching? Well, we preach the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And if we touch their spirit, like, oh man, that dude ain't just some random guy, man. That dude ain't some random white boy or Asian. That's an Israelite. He had that heathen look. That's why. So a lot of white people that walking down the street are Israelites, man. Now you got a lot of them are Edomites, but mostly a lot of a lot of white people are Israelites, man. That's why you have to test out the spirit. The spirit, man, this is a very spiritual thing. It's not about skin color. It's not about hair color. You have to look at a certain way. You got to have brown hair and brown eyes and broad nose, thick lips, and the afro, man. No, man. You don't have to look like a so-called Native American. You don't have to look like a so-called Hispanic. It's about your father's lineage and about bloodline. It's about who you are by the Bible, man. Because everybody on this planet has a biblical nationality. I'm gonna change gears real quick. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I just landed in Jeremiah. And that's another thing too. Our Israelites gonna get them brand new bodies, and the law, statutes, and commandments gonna be written in our inward parts. To the point that not a single Israelite will ever go off ever again. All right? You're not gonna see an Israelite eating shrimp, crab, or lobster. You're not gonna see a so-called black man eating fucking pork sandwiches. All right? A shrimp. You're not gonna see Keisha eating a fucking lobster, man. You're not gonna see Issachar cooking up the pork, man. Making pork tacos. All that shit gonna be done away with, man. Okay? Every Israelite, or no matter what you look like in the kingdom, you're gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments in your inward parts, man. It's like 144, Shalom Malak Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Shem Rakah Kadash, man. Khan, not the pedigree of the father. So if your father's an Edomite, then you're an Edomite. If your father's an Israelite from the 12 tribes, then you're an Israelite. And your father's a Moabite, but your mother's your father. If your father's a Moabite, but your mom is black, you're a Moabite. So what if you be called so-called black? Because a lot of black people out here are terrorists, man. Got a lot of chocolate Edomites walking up down the street that looking so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, but their fathers are Amalekites. Their fathers are from other nations. Like for example, Angela Yee. All right, look at Angela Yee, man. Hey, when I first saw Angela Yee growing up, I thought she was Puerto Rican, man. But her father's a Moabite, and her mother is black. So that shows you, man, that not everybody that looks like you is of you, man. Okay? Look at Lenny Kravitz. Look at Zoe Kravitz, man. Look, Lenny Kravitz's father, man. Hey, you growing up, you think that Lenny Kravitz was from the islands, man. You thought he was a Caribbean dude. No, man, his father is an Amalekite. His mother is a Judite. So not everybody that looks like you is from your nation, man. It's Jeremiah 31. It says, now according to the covenant, Exodus 31. It's Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, I'll make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their family, with their fathers, in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out the land of Egypt, which is my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. Oh, he said I was a husband unto them. So the Lord looked at us like a wife, man. Imagine you have a wife and she's sleeping with other dudes. She following after other nations, man. All right, she popping every dude on the block, man. You'll feel some type of way, man. You'll be very angry, man. But that's how the Most High see us, man. We are his precious jewelry, man. And us precious jewelry are in the hands of the heathens, man. And we're following after the customs and the ways and the ideologies, the philosophies of the heathens, man. You really got Israelites out here thinking that we evolved from monkeys, which you call evolution. You got Israelites out here that think that the Bible or God doesn't exist. You got Israelites out here that thinking that hey, I could be a man, woman, a tree, a duck. I what's that word? Identify as a fucking bike. I identify as a cow. You got Israelites out here thinking like that, man. And as Yahweh Shem outside, that's great blasphemy, and that's folly, and that's evil, man. That's deeply wicked, man. Now in the world eyes, they may think like, oh yeah, transgender, yeah. No, fuck all that, man. All right. And as Yahweh Shem outside, you should be put to death, man. That's why billions of people out here are going to be put to death, man. So what if you look like an Israelite? So what if you're an Edomite? Or so what if you're a Hamite, man? If you're not following the ways Yahweh Shem outside speaking to you Israelites, all right. If you're not following the way of the Creator, may death be upon you, man. You and your children and your families, man. And all your loved ones and those that you care about. That's why Jacob's trouble, let this pass real quick. That's why Jacob's trouble is going to be a horror show upon everybody, man, except the elect. Now, the elect are going to go through something, but the difference between us and the difference between the elect and the average person, that the elect will follow Yahweh Bashim outside to the ends of the earth, man, until they last breath or until they get beamed up into a chariot. But the average person, hey, they're going to die by Yahweh Bashim outside through judgment, man. Okay, I'm gonna grab this real quick. That's the spirit. This is my spirit is bringing this up. Actually, I'm gonna finish this. All these fucking ants, man. I'm gonna finish this real quick. Verse 33. But there shall be a covenant that I'll make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I'll put my laws in their inward parts, my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for thou shalt all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord, and I'll forgive their iniquity, and I'll remember their sins no more. And that's a cut to you Israelites that's saying we're in a new covenant. Hey, if we was in a new covenant, I wouldn't be making this video right now, telling that the so-called blacks and Native Americans and speckled Israelites out here, that they're Israelites. I won't be out here telling you this, man. Every Israelite brother on this comment board or sister would have they wouldn't know they were Israelites, man. I mean, they know that they're Israelites, but they wouldn't be out there preaching, especially you brothers, man, not you sisters. All right, but you brothers out there that's preaching, you won't be out there busting your ass telling the average so-called Mexican, the so-called black, Native American, and these speckled bird jakes that they're Israelites, man. We won't be out here busting our ass, man. Now it's Yahweh Shemi outside. So that's a cut to you for you. Hey, we shouldn't be working, man. If we was in a new covenant, we wouldn't be working, man. This whole place could have been this place would have been in the past, man. This whole place would have been in the past. We'd be in the kingdom by now, man. If we was in a new covenant, to all you new covenant niggas, man. We're not in a new covenant yet. We still gotta bring this word out. We still gotta go through the hardships of Babylon, man. We're still in the curses, man. Hey, we was in the hey man, if we was in a new covenant, man. Keisha, hey, Eve would have her hair back, man. You wouldn't be seeing overweight so-called black, Hispanic, Native American women wearing eyelash and weave, wearing long nails, watching Love and Hip Hop or BET bullshit. You want to see these niggas, these Tyler Perry, fucking Madonna. What's that character? Medea. You wouldn't be seeing niggas dressing up as women, man. That's blasphemy, Nas Gal by Shimi outside. The Lord look at that as abomination. So if we was in a new covenant, hey man, we would have this place would have been destroyed by now. We would have Esau underneath our fucking feet, man. For all you dumbass niggas that said we in a new covenant. Hey man, don't fall in that new King David. I'm King David. Oh, this the new covenant shit, man. Don't fall in that spirit. That's how a lot of niggas fell out of the truth, man. You see them two niggas, Ernie and Bernie, down in Mississippi. That was once with the Mississippi camp. Now they out in the world. Now they calling on Colgate and menthol, man. And they made that video on me years ago, man. I said that we're not in the new covenant. We're not in the king. Don't be in that new, I'm the King David spirit. Don't be in that spirit, man. We don't know who King David is in the reincarnation. He could be in the spiritual world, or he could be we don't know who's in the reincarnation. But don't claim yourself to be a biblical character, man. And when I mean biblical character, don't claim yourself to be Jeremiah, Hosea, or I'm Isaiah. No, man. You the brother Ariel. You're the brother Ariah, the brother Shapar. Don't claim yourself to be someone from the scriptures, man. Just follow the words of Yahweh Shemi outside, preach this word, and just that term kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Just keep this truth simple, man. Don't follow after your own heart, man, because the heart is very deceitful, man. The mind is very deceitful. Khan, that's mad as saying that we're in the new covenant, man. And we was in the new covenant, all this shit would have been destroyed, man. You won't be seeing a fucking car, man. You'll be seeing more chariots, man. But in the kingdom, Hey, when we get them brand new bodies, hey, the laws of Yahweh Shem outside is gonna be in every Israelite, man. So even an Israelite child that's gonna be, hey, an Israelite baby that's gonna be born, an infant, a newborn, is gonna know that they're Israelites, man. They're gonna come out the womb saying, I don't want Khan, I don't want Khan. Shalom, Yahweh Shem outside. Hey, because that's the spirit, man. Every Israelite, man, woman, and child gonna know that they're Israelites. Okay? So, I'm gonna grab this real quick. And this is what's going to happen to all you average peons out here, man. You Babylonians. Hey, brothers, man. I wanna advise you, brothers, man. Hey, man. When the time of Jacob's trouble happened, and people be looking for you, I want you to bring out the scripture, or even shit. Just try to paraphrase it as much as possible. All right. In the time of Jacob's trouble, people be like, "What's going on? Why did this happen? All people are dying." Get the scripture. It's Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem outside, such as are for death to the death, such as are for the sword to the sword, such as are for the famine to the famine, or such as are for the captivity to the captivity. So hey, when Jake asks you questions, when shit is to fan and niggas coming out of the bushes asking you questions, just say, man, you better, man, just die, nigga. You want to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, you want to know the truth, die first. You will come back in the kingdom, you're going to know everything, man. But right now, nigga, just die. That's what these people need, man. They need death, man. These people need a plague. They need something that scare the living child, man. Hey, C-19 was a reality check. When that shit first happened, everybody's back against the wall, man. Everybody's back was against the wall. Man, woman, and child, man. Now, that was during the time when I was coming to the truth, man. And doing that, that whole pandemic thing, that was the best time ever, man, because I was growing. I was growing spiritually and growing in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I knew the name of the Lord, man, and I was coming to the truth, man. But these people, man, they need a actual horror. They need something that can scare the living shadow, man. Slowly or fast, man. Either way, man. They need a reality check that they're just nothing but fucking insects in the eyes of Yahweh Shem outside. This during C-19, when everybody's jobs was closed, when every business was shut down, cities throughout the nation was empty. That was reality check for these people, man. Yeah, that's Amalek, man. Man, they look like Amalekites, man. Hey, Shalak Mashapatim, they asses, man. 2 Amalekites walked by. I saw in his face, man. Looked at it right in his fucking face, man. And that's an Amalekite. That was an Amalekite. The dude with his door, that's an Amalekite, man. Yeah, no salt, no swag. Here it is. Amalekite women they be a little pretty, but they don't got no titties, no ass, nothing, man. No curves. Except you like a Kate Dennings. She could be a Jake, which I claim her, by the way. But it shows you, man, you heathens don't got it, man. You heathens don't got shit what's coming, man. So it says, too, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, such as are for the death to the death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. Hey, you either choose 3 ways. You either die by the famine, die by the sword. Actually, 4 ways. You either die by the famine, by the sword, by the pestilence, or you'll put your ass in these FEMA camps, man. Where you could be a slave. Yeah, you may be working vigorously, but at least you got somewhere to eat and got some, whatever they may make you sleep outside or in a fucking bed bunk, little small ass bed bunk, whatever. No, you may never know, or a prison cell. So hey, man, call all y'all by Shem Yahushua for sustaining us, Khan. All right, the Lord's going to sustain us in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's Isaiah 65. It's Isaiah 65. I'm going to head off here. It says, but It says, but ye, it says Isaiah 65 and 11, but ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, and that prepare a table for that troop. And what is that troop? Esau, man. If we go to that word troop, means soldier. And who is the most powerful, who has the most powerful military? Esau, Edom. Okay? Hey, America spent they spent multi-billion dollars on weapons, man. They'll buy missiles and fucking armory, tanks, submarines, so they can just become the most powerful military on the planet. But you jakes, man, y'all sacrifice y'all lives for this white nigga, man. Y'all sacrifice and risk your lives for the Esau, man. Y'all be a That's what Jake did. All right, they'll do anything for you, Saul. But guess what? The Lord said, "Hey, man, I brought my hand out here, man. I brought my men out here just to preach this word, and you didn't even listen, man. You're not even hearing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Oh, the words Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So guess what? You're gonna die by the sword. That's what Jake do. You got Jake's up walking up down the street, man, not hearing this word. So guess what? They're going to die, man. So the Lord's not going to answer them, man. The Lord's not going to answer Jake's prayers, or the 2/3 prayers when the time of Jacob's trouble happened, man. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, all my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So in the time of Jacob's trouble, brothers going to be eating, drinking. All right, brothers going to have a roof over their head, new clothes. Okay? Brothers don't got nothing to worry about. Same thing to you sisters, man. All right? All right, the elect is the only thing that matters. Okay? But these Edomites and these 2/3, man, they're done, man. You can just look at them, man. They're just finished, man. All right? So, hey, I'm running it off here, man. All right, first, I like to give honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. That honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Peace and citation to all Akim Akbat out there that follow Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. This is your brother Ashemaya, Shalom Malakiam, and Akim Akwaf. All right? Shalom.